Do you have the shoes that you need in your closet for this summer? Maybe you have all your outfits, you're ready to go, you're ready to wear those things, you're getting hot, but you need the shoes to complete your looks. Today I'm sharing a lot of shoes, but you only need 5 types of shoes. Those are the essentials. So yes, buckle up. Today we're talking about the 5 essential shoes that every woman needs in her closet for summer. Hello ladies, welcome to Dress for My Day. This is Kay and I'm so glad that you've joined me. Thank you so much for showing up here. It means a lot to me. I am going to be talking about shoes today because you know shoes should do more than take you from point A to point B. They should absolutely accomplish something for your outfit. Now in a recent video back in the spring, I actually shared a shoe video, a footwear video about how to complete your look with the right shoes. I shared all the tools there so that you absolutely will have the equipment, the power, the know-how to choose the right shoes for your outfit. So this is not about choosing the right shoes for the right outfits or even really like what looks best for you and what's going to elongate and all that sort of stuff. I do believe your shoes should accomplish something for you, but you'll have to look back at that video to see what those things are. In this video, I just want to share with you the 5 essential shoes that I think you need to start the summer. These are the shoes for everyday looks. We're not talking about dressy things, probably not even what you're going to wear to church. These are just for those everyday outfits. So yeah, they're casual, but they're also sporty looking, they're classy, and they are in style. These are on-trend shoes. Before we get going, I want to remind you that everything is linked below in the description box. A lot of links are going to pop up over here for YouTube. The beauty of shopping those is you can click on that YouTube link. It will take you to the place to shop that, but you can keep watching the video too. And if you're watching on your television, which evidently 80% of my viewers do, then use your phone to grab that little QR code in your camera app and it will show you all of the links that I'm showing today. You can shop right there on your phone if you're interested while this video continues. So there's all sorts of ways to shop. But I do have things linked below too because some things will not show up in the YouTube link. Some things just, they don't have links for those. So without further delay, let's go ahead and tackle category 1 of the essential shoes. And that is a sporty fashion sneaker. We're not talking about the sneakers that you wear to exercise in. These are fashion sneakers. So you absolutely can wear them with dresses, you can wear them with jeans, you can wear them with your ankle pants and your shorts, all those sorts of things, and you will look so on trend. But what is an on-trend fashion sneaker right now in summer 2026? It's a low profile runner or field sneaker. So not big chunky dad sneakers, okay? We're not doing those so much anymore, although I am still seeing them, but that's not probably the most fashion forward look. I'm going to share some of my favorites and the things I have in each of these categories, and I am trying to make sure I share some very affordable options too. The first little sneaker I want to show you is this one by Vince. I love this little detail here, the little blue detail with the brown stripe. Brown is still so on trend. This is a low profile sneaker as you see. It's not chunky. It's also a slim profile. So this is the kind of running shoe that we are seeing that is really on trend right now. This one has enough, you know, of that nude color or ivory and everything that it's going to disappear a little bit on my outfits, but still these colors are going to add a little bit of interest, so I really like that. This Vince sneaker fits true to size. You don't even have to tie it. You can just slip your foot in and out of it. And it pairs really nicely with dresses like this one that has a little bit of blue in it. Actually, a lot of blue in it. But it also works really nicely with pants, jeans, you know, shorts, what have you, skirts, all those things. Now here is my second little Vince sneaker that I'm going to recommend, and that's because this one is going to disappear a little bit on your foot. Not quite as slim or low a profile, but still very on trend. This, I believe, is their Oasis sneaker. Once again, extremely comfortable. Just a great little sneaker, feels so good. You do have to tie and untie this one, of course, but what I love here is it has a fabric, really soft fabric tongue. I've gotten to where my ankles get really irritated by a heavy leather shoe tongue here when it's rubbing against my ankles. It just really irritates. So all of my sneakers these days have this little soft fabric tongue there that really feels so much better on my foot. So this sneaker is going to pair nicely with really everything from dresses to shorts to jeans, but because it is going to disappear a little bit as visually as I wear it. That sneaker also comes in other colors and options there, and probably some of them are even on sale. Now another option though, and this one is a lot less expensive than those two, is my tree torn sneaker. I wear it a lot. I wore it to London, and yes, I walked miles and miles in these little tree torn sneakers in London. My feet never hurt. My legs never hurt. They never gave me any problem whatsoever. In fact, they just felt so good. So those sneakers also, they're less than $100 and they feel really good inside. These have a navy trim and I think they're really smart, but I have just ordered the same sneakers with the ivory or beige trim. So they're gonna be a little bit more, you know, invisible on my foot, so to speak. So they do come in a couple, they also come with a green trim, in fact. Really smart sneaker, once again, runs true to size, low profile, it's gonna look really great on your foot. But I did want to mention one more sneaker that I'm not showing you today, and that is this one by Naturalizer. I just completely forgot when I was doing all my modeling. I do apologize. But this is a sharp looking sneaker and very comfortable. It's also soft, and it does have a little bit of it's a fabric tongue here, but a little bit heavier, so not quite as soft on my foot. It is a moderately priced sneaker, and it does have black trim on ivory, but it does come in some other colorways, including, I think, like a beige on ivory, so you can get a few different options. One thing I like about this is it does have a little bit of a wedge platform heel, and I do appreciate a little bit of a heel on my sneaker, which really the tree torn sneaker also has. But this is a really smart looking sneaker. I've worn it with black linen pants and like an ivory or like a khaki colored linen jacket before. Looked really sharp with this. The second essential shoe that I think every smart woman is going to have in her closet for summer is a flesh-toned sandal, because let's face it, from here on out we're talking a lot of sandals. We do have one different shoe too, but a lot of sandals because that's just what we tend to wear. But one of those sandals I think in your closet needs to be a nice flesh tone, and what that does is it does kind of disappear on your foot. It's going to elongate your legs. It's going to keep the focus up, you know, up at the top, up towards your face instead of drawing the focus down to your feet. So it does a lot of smart things. I'm going to give you a few options, and there are, once again, a variety of prices. I'm going to start with my actual favorite little sandal that is in a flesh tone, and that is the Tory Burch Miller. This sandal has been around, I don't even know, like maybe 8 or 10 years. It's kind of crazy. It's been around a long time. They still carry it because it is just a cult favorite. It's crazy. But I have to tell you, I keep buying flesh tone sandals, but this is the one I keep going back to. But the reason I like this one is because it does look kind of minimalist on my foot. It's a pretty design. It just seems to be very attractive on the foot, but it also just kind of fades on my foot. Here is another option by Dolce Vita. It's a little bit sportier looking sandal. Dolce Vita is knocking it out of the park this year. Their sandals, their shoes in general, are just looking great. So I really encourage you to check them out. This little Dolce Vita sandal has 3 straps across, and they are adjustable. So really sporty little sandal. You can wear it with skirts, dresses, or pants. Now I have a couple of others I'm going to recommend and just show you a picture because I don't have them. You know, those are the ones I have in my closet. But I'm also going to recommend this one by M. Jimmy. This is their Mafalda, and you're going to see me show it later in the gold. But this one is just a nude color for me anyhow. It does come in other colors, and I think it would blend really beautifully. And it's a beautiful shoe. It does fit true to size. They're European. It's an Italian brand, so they're European sizes, so you just need to use their size guide to make sure you get the right size. You may need to measure your foot and all that sort of stuff, but beautiful, beautiful shoes. I've had mine now for, we're going on 4 years, and they feel so good on me. And then here's another sweet option. This one is by Seychelles. Is that how you say it? S-E-Y-C-H-E-L-L-E-S. Beautiful little shoe. I love the vamp, and this one comes to a point there on the top of the foot. So that's going to elongate, as well as this shoe, depending on your color, your skin color, it may just really disappear there on your foot. But it looks like it has a little bit more cushion. Seychelles is known for being a fairly comfortable shoe. So I think it would really give you some great results if comfort is key. So it's 2 down, we're on number 3. The third essential shoe that I really suggest you have in your closet this summer is a Cognac colored sandal. I just find that cognac is my color of choice for shoe when it comes to like black outfits. When a cognac shoe added to a black outfit is going to add some richness and texture to that look, as opposed to just wearing a black sandal with it. And it's going to do the same thing with a navy outfit as well. I just find myself reaching for my cognac sandals over and over. Again, my favorite one in my closet really is my Tory Burch Miller sandal. So you can see me wearing it here. This little sandal, once again, just looks so pretty on the foot. Like I said, it is not inexpensive, but boy, it holds up. Once again, I have had this sandal now for several years, and it just really holds up. It just keeps looking beautiful. It's very sturdy. You really get your money's worth. My other personal favorite cognac sandal is another one I've had in my closet now for, I do believe, 4 or 5 years. And this one is from Everlane. This is their little day crossover sandal. It's in a beautiful buttery leather. It feels super, super soft on the foot. Now, the bed of the shoe is stiff. It's not leathery, it's not soft, but it does have flex. It bends really nicely as you walk. So, you know, some sandals these days, they're just like stiff as a board and you have to break them in, but this one comes nicely broken in with that buttery soft leather. It does come in black and maybe some other colors too, but I love this beautiful cognac color. Another sandal you're going to see me wear is this one by Cognac. This one was gifted to me by them. It does have leather on the footbed as well as, of course, across the top of your foot. This is just a beautiful classic slide, just so pretty. I'm afraid they were, last I checked, they were running low in the cognac. They do have a duo color that's kind of a caramel with an ivory, and it does come in some other nice colors too, but they very well might restock this because this is their store brand shoe. So it's not terribly high priced, and the quality on it is really nice, and that shoe also fits true to size. Another shoe I wanted to show you is this Vionic shoe. Now, I've actually had this one for a couple of years now, but I still found it available, and so I'm going to link you to it. This little Vionic shoe, of course, is a little sportier looking. It has a strap that goes around the back, and then it has the 2 straps that go over the front with buckles. So it's definitely sportier. It's going to make your outfit look sportier. It's going to dress it down a little bit, but you know what? Sometimes that's what you want to do, right? When you're going on a picnic or you're going to a barbecue outside, you're not necessarily trying to look fancy. You want a shoe that is sturdy and that's going to work well for you. It's going to add some cushion and that looks a little sporty. It looks really casual, and this shoe is so comfortable. It really is. I can walk all day in this shoe, so it's really nice if you're popping in and out of shops, you know, touring a little downtown or at the shopping center or something. Just a really practical, smart little cognac shoe that will serve you well on an everyday day. I do have 2 more options to share with you that I don't have personally. I think I have owned this Talbot's Hannah sandal before. I know I have it in the black right now, but it does come in cognac. It is a smart little sandal, similar to that Cognac sandal, but a little bit simpler. And so the price is a little bit lower also. It does come in other colors. Really smart little sandal, very practical for wearing with like dresses and skirts and shorts, all those sorts of things. And then another option is, once again, that Mafalda sandal from M. Jimmy. And I don't think I mentioned a while ago, but with M. Jimmy, I do have a coupon. You can use code KAY15 to get 15% off at M. Jimmy. And I think you can use that coupon code over and over. I've used it myself several times, and I know it works really well. So that's a smart little sandal that would definitely check the box for your cognac sandal. Before we move on, I want to share a beauty bonus. And today I want to share with you what I've been using on my hair. Now, I'm not sure I'm having the greatest hair day. I have been in and out of outfits today, as I often am on videotaping days, and we also had a photo shoot this morning, so I'm a little worse for the wear probably, but I have been getting great results with Jupiter Dry Scalp care shampoo and conditioner. And I wanted to bring that up because I do have a coupon code for Jupiter also. It is KAY15. It's going to get you 15% off. And the reason I'm using this is because I do have dry scalp. And you know what I've decided? Classy ladies don't go around itching their head. And yet, you know what? Sometimes I do have to go around scratching my head because it itches. But this shampoo has really helped. I tend to get dry right, there in the hairline, the roots right there at the top of my head. But I've been using this shampoo and their conditioner, and my head is feeling so much better. But my hair is also doing well. My hair has lots of body. It smells good. It feels good. And then I've also been using this little ointment that you put on the hair, on your scalp, and you can put it on when your scalp is wet after taking a shower and washing your hair, or even when it's dry. Like I put it on this morning, and you just massage it into your scalp, and then it dries, or you can use a hair dryer again and kind of dry it up again. So beautiful, does not change your hairstyle at all. Really great product. But there's more. They also have an anti-dandruff shampoo. So this is their balancing shampoo, and it's an anti-dandruff shampoo. And ladies, maybe you're using a dandruff shampoo already, but it's just that, drugstore brand or whatever. It smells like medicine. It doesn't smell good. You end up throwing it away. And let me tell you, this one, oh my goodness, it smells minty fresh. It does not smell like medicine. It does not smell like that typical dandruff shampoo that we've all, somebody's in our family has used and we've all smelled it. This smells so good. And you can get 15% off. So if you're looking for a good dandruff shampoo or something for dry scalp, I can highly recommend Jupiter, and I'm going to give you the link below in the description box so that you can get 15% off through my link. All right, let's move on to category number 4 that I do believe every woman needs to have in her closet, and I'll tell you why. Because I needed this shoe last week. It was raining. What happens when it's hot outside but it's raining? You do not want to wear, big old clunky shoes. You want to wear your summery shoes. You still want to feel cool, but you need something that's not going to slip on the pavement, something that you don't mind getting wet, something that's not going to get your feet all wet, right? So that day, last week when it rained and I had to get out, I wore my little M. Jimmy Pastoso Mule. Love this little mule, first of all, just because it is beautiful. It is a buttery, soft, grainy leather, so lovely. Their Italian leathers are just beautiful. It feels soft inside, has some nice cushioning, has these little nubby rubber, things on the outside here. So it's a real driver is what it is, a driving moccasin / loafer / mule. But this shoe is just beautiful. This is in kind of a flesh tone for me. It does come in other colors, but I highly recommend that you have some kind of good mule or loafer in your closet for summer for those rainy days. Now, we're not talking about something you're going to wear if it's pouring buckets and you're outside a lot, but just something to get you from point A to point B, but so you'll still look summery fresh. You can wear it with your skirt, you can wear it with your dress, your cotton pants, your linen pants, even your shorts, but keep your feet dry as you go from point A to point B. So you can see me wearing it here. But another option, because this is a pricey shoe, it's M. Jimmy. You're going to get that coupon code KAY15 for 15% off. But another option is the Sam Edelman Lenny. So another great little shoe. I'm going to show you some pictures here of it. An equally smart looking little mule. I have tried these before. They are good. They're not as soft and wonderful as this, but they are a good quality little mule that is going to work on those days when, going with barefooted basically in sandals just isn't quite right. Now I'm going to share our 5th and final category, but I do actually have a bonus category that is so on style, and I'm going to share a really major shoe trend in that category, so stay with me. But category number 5 is simply a metallic sandal. I personally like to wear gold for the most part, so my metallic sandals are gold. This is the M. Jimmy that I've been telling you about, their M. Jimmy Mafalda sandal. So this shoe is actually in champagne, but I think it's kind of a golden tint in my opinion, so I really love it. It's a smart little shoe to wear with skirts, dresses, all those sorts of things. Another gold shoe I have, metallic shoe that I really enjoy wearing that is a little bit more casual obviously, is the Beak little sandal here. It's really kind of like a flip-flop type slide. It is their Galito in a beautiful gold, really pretty gold. And then I did get the one that is a nude or flesh tone on the bottom. They also have one that's just all together gold. So I'll link you to that. I think it's a smart looking little sandal, really casual, so it's just going to tone your outfits down a little bit. Now, one more metallic option I have, especially if you're looking for a comfort sandal, you're going to do a lot of walking. I took this particular sandal. This is the Naote Dorith sandal. I took it to London several years ago, 3 years ago I think it was, and wore it a lot in August, and it worked beautifully for all day wearing it lots of miles. Now this year I took it, didn't get to wear it because it was too cold when we were in London to wear a sandal, but I absolutely know I could have walked 4, 5, 6 miles in these little sandals, if not more, because they are so comfortable. Naote just makes really comfortable little shoes, and I think this little sandal is really pretty, especially for travel, and it is continued to be available for the last 3 or 4 years. But I did have another option to share with you too, especially if you're looking for something a little dressier, even though you're going to wear it with casual outfits. And that would be this pretty little sandal from Talbot's. The reason I like this sandal is because the strap doesn't go across your ankle like the Naote Dorith does. Instead, this one goes at an angle across your foot, which is really going to be elongating. It's not going to emphasize your ankles. My ankles have gotten a little wider, a little chubbier in recent years, and so don't like to draw attention to them, but those Dorith sandals just feel so good. I just go ahead and do that, especially because I think that sandal disappears a little bit on your foot. But boy, this Talbot sandal is really pretty, and it could be dressed up or down. And in my experience, Talbot's shoes run true to size. Now I do have just a few more options for you, and like I said, these are trends that I'm really seeing a lot of. The first one is a little bit of a heeled sandal, and so I'm going to go ahead and show you another metallic because this is a beautiful little metallic sandal. It is also by Dolce Vita. Like I said, Dolce Vita is just doing so beautifully this year. This little sandal is like a thong, but it does have a cross strap also, as you can see, and a little kitten heel, so just lovely. And this is really pretty, of course, with a dress, with a skirt, but also with pants. And that's the trend I wanted to mention, is that this year, what is so on trend is to wear a little bit of a heel, like a kitten heel, maybe just a little bit higher, that 1 to 2 inch heel with your pants or jeans casually. We're talking about a casual heel. We're not talking about a pump. We're not even talking about a slingback here. Slingbacks are still very on trend. But for this trend for summer, I'm just seeing a lot, and I'm seeing a buzz about it. They're just talking about it in all the fashion magazines and websites and everything, how all the cool girls are wearing their jeans. I guess it's because we have all these full length, wide leg jeans, and we need a way to wear them. So they're wearing them with a little bit of a kitten heel or about a 2 inch heel, up to about a 2 inch heel, but this kind of flip-flop, what we know is a flip-flop or a thong style. Another way you can do that is with this little flesh-toned jelly shoe. So these are also very on trend, the little jelly shoes. They are back, but they are better. This is that same shoe actually by Dolce Vita, but this time it does have the little jelly type straps here, and I got this one, I can't remember the name of the shade right now, but it's kind of flesh toned for me, and it disappears kind of on my foot, and you can see here I'm wearing it with a little linen set from Frank and Eileen, and just looks a little dressier, but still a casual outfit for maybe going to brunch, maybe even going out to dinner. In fact, I wore this set out to dinner just this past week, and I think I wore one of these sandals, I'm not really sure which. But another option is a little sandal, same sort of sandal. Now this one's a little higher, more like a 2 inch, Dolce Vita again. This one has little seashells and pearls and stuff like that along the straps here. So just adding a little ornamentation, that's another big trend right now. And this little sandal, you can absolutely wear it with dresses and skirts, but you can also wear it with your linen pants, your cotton pants, and your jeans, and look very on trend for summer 2026. And then the last one I wanted to show you is just another trend that is fun. Actually, a couple of trends here. So once again, that casual little thong sandal is very on trend this year. The squared off toe, that's another trend we're seeing. The color brown, big trend still going on, and this little bit of ornamentation on one strap like this is just a big trend again. These are big chunky little beads. They do not irritate my foot at all. This is a very comfortable little sandal, once again from Dolce Vita. This one is going fast, I've noticed. So unless they restock, you're going to be slim pickings on sizes, but I did want to show it to you in case you can't find your size, because this is such a sweet little sandal and I'm getting a lot of use out of it. I thought you might too. So those are the 5 essential shoes that I think every woman needs in her closet for summer. Thanks so much for joining me. Let me know if you have any questions. It was so fun being with you today, and I look forward to seeing you next Wednesday. Bye now.